things have gone so well, for this team all year. It seems, other than that one little thing in December. Now the train's a little bit off track. Do you feel like you need now to talk more to the team and try to get things back?
I don't know if it's so much talking and things like that. I think it's making sure and keeping the group in the room accountable during stretches like this. I mean, I don't think you change much and start adding all these pressures and trying to be something you're not in times like this. Um, times are tough. The true character comes out, and that's basically kind of the route I would take is we need to respond and do things the right way. So, definitely not any more screaming or yelling or going off the charts about doing this and doing that. No, not at all.
Did you recognize when you signed here that that role is going to be as valuable to this team as it would be whatever you produce on the ice?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think on any good team, the captain's a large part keeping the culture in the room in times like these, making sure things are still going in the right direction. It's a long season. There's ups and downs, and uh, you're going to have times where guys aren't feeling the greatest, guys are banged up, things like that. So um, just understanding that and making sure everyone at the end of the day is having fun. We're playing a game, and you got to have fun. You got to come to the rink and enjoy coming to the rink, and that's the type of environment I try to do as a group, try to have as a group, and that way everyone's capable of playing at 100% um, of their capabilities. And if you're not having fun and you're not doing things the right way, you're not going to perform at 100%.
Have you had more recently more players only meetings?
We had a couple. There's just a couple. After a couple games, we just close the door and talk amongst the group of guys in there, and sometimes those are valuable. Especially, I mean, the coaching staff does so much video with us and so many different meetings and things like that, where sometimes it's nice just to close the door and talk amongst ourselves and really hash out some issues that we're talking about. And I know for the most part it would be similar things that Rick and Sarge have already talked about. It's kind of just you know re-emphasizing those things from a different voice.
Do you have pretty good rapport is not the word I'm looking for, but your communication with Rick pretty good, where your message is pretty consistent. What you're telling them alone is pretty consistent with what the coaches are saying.
Yeah. I mean, just knowing Rick now for 3-4 years, I mean, he's very approachable. Um, he's very honest, very straightforward. It makes it very clear, especially for me as a captain. It makes it very easy for me to translate his message into the group. When just sometimes when we need that extra message to go through, or we just need reminders in the room at certain times where the coaches can't be in there all day long. Ultimately we're the ones that are putting the product on the ice, so we need to relay that message and just keep on keeping on. I guess the old cliche, but um, yeah, just making sure we stick to those foundation points we have as a group that the coaches have set up for us and enforcing them.
Obviously, much easier job to